Hey guys, XJ9's here, and today's gonna be a video about the Runefest panel and what they showed with the roadmap. I will say right off the bat, guys, that the new air expansion is not coming out this year. It's coming out next year, so a delay. I mean, I was kind of given. A classic thing with Jegs is don't expect things to come out and don't expect it to come out how they say it should be. So if we look, new. So we have this, we have that. So Runecraft is coming out. We're gonna have a new tier 100 2H that's gonna be not do. It's not gonna be able to do anything until next month or two because it's not gonna have an effect. And some dead content armor. Everyone was very excited about this in the stream. New seasonal event, Blooming Burrow, and the new quest with ducks. And I think there's a turtle in it too, and a frog. So people were very excited about this. This was the most hype update, and yeah, I'm very excited about this update. Skill update, augmented runecrafting and thieving. So I guess more ways to train runecraft. I mean, invention, but everyone already has 200 mil. I guess it's just to improve the XP rates, but we'll see if that even matters because some things don't even matter. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It depends, but I think there will be new perks. They said new 110 crafting, better earns, so more experience. So I guess that helps Hunter and like I don't know, cooking. A new update, masterwork and legendary weapon improvements. So we're finally gonna get the sapphire armor and the Zuck sword and all the masterwork weapons to actually do something when you wield them and not have them as EUF. Um, I'm not sure what to think about this. They did say that the Zuck sword and fracture sapphire armor are gonna be like meta changing. So yeah, I mean even more power creep, I guess. It'll be funny if the masterwork swords are better or if they're gonna be designed to be like niche. I don't know. New quest, Eclipse of the Heart, and then beach event. But then after this quest, the Return of the Heart bot. Sorry, after wait, is this the second quest or third quest? So that's that. Oh no. So yeah. So there is a quest that's gonna be like in 1 or 2 months. Return to the desert, Pharaoh's Folly, then Return to the Desert, Eclipse of the Heart, and then 1 week after. So there's gonna be a quest version of the boss, and then we're gonna a week after we're gonna have a boss. And the thing that's really stupid, I will say, guys, if you scroll down, uh, so let's just say you made time to have a day off of this. Where is this? Sorry. So at the launch of the boss, so a week after the quest, in which after you do the quest version of the fight, only challenge mode will be available. The first team to defeat Amiscot will unlock all of the difficulties for the entire community, making it a true test of skill and strategy. And I think a lot of people don't honestly understand that this is going to be a thing where they can't even do the content. And they're like, oh, watch people on Twitch. And like, this is just like forcing people to like watch people on Twitch, which I think is kind of cringe, forcing people to do that. I will also say, I don't understand the point of making a challenge mode like this because they're like, oh, people do like normal mode, then they do hard mode, and they already know how to do the mechanics, so then hard mode's not that hard. But like, they're still gonna have a quest version of the fight. Like, look at the Gates of Elidness. The fight was pretty much the same, just the numbers were different. Like, sure, the boss died fast, but like, it was still the same concept of dodge and then gather. So, the only thing that might be different with challenge mode is like, again, there will be a hard mode last phase that will probably be excluded from the quest version. If we were to say it's like Zamorak and Karapak. And then whatchamacallit? I guess I'm sorry. When I actually try to think about what I'm going to talk about, oh sorry. So and then there's also going to be higher numbers, pretty much. Like the boss is going to do more damage and more healing. I, again, maybe the boss will be good because they'll actually design it around group. Because hey, if you're thinking about taking on solo, you might want to reconsider. It's designed for up to 5 players, and like I don't know. It's just weird when they say it's designed for it. It's like, well, it's up to, so it's like maybe duo is the best. Maybe three, like, will five actually be the best or what? What's this picture even of, guys? I don't really know. Again, some people think I guarantee like, it's just funny. Like solo makes things so much easier, and I don't think developers understand that. I really don't. I really don't. Like, the only way you make solo hard is if you make it so absolutely impossible. But like the fact that you said they say you can do it, it's just like, yeah, I don't actually believe them. By the way, so if we go back to the roadmap, uh, I will say also because there's a challenge mode. I'm assuming that's for the elitists. I don't know why they keep making updates for elitists, but I'm assuming this means that the hard mode isn't actually gonna be that hard. If it's designed around group and they know group content is quote unquote unpopular, I actually don't think it's unpopular. It's just they never design a boss where you have to do group, and that's why no one does it. Like same thing group mode, no one does it because you just do solo. Like as simple as that, guys. Like stop using biased statistics. But because you know let's say 5 man was like the best mode to do the HP like didn't scale down with less players. Well, they're not gonna make it that hard, so the challenge mode is really to like I guess make it for the elitists, and then hard mode is just for the general community. You know, your typical necromancer player. Um, guys, I the whole game's necromancy. So new quest. I'm not sure why they say new quest. What was this for? Is this some other new quest? I honestly don't know because this is the desert finale. I forget what this was. Game health updates. I don't know what this is. They didn't say in this page. What does that mean? All I think about game health is, bro. That combat stuff is bad. Like, if you look at like a serial kill from like 2 years ago or 2.5 years ago, it was like 135, 140, right? And if you look at kills now, it's like sub 1 minute because of the dummy stuff people do. Like people act like that was always existed. Like it did always exist, but no one knew about it. And then like, oh look, a new exploit. And I don't know why we balance it on exploits. That's kind of why I don't even care about this boss. Like I don't know if I don't like I don't know if I'll bother with the challenge mode. Like, bro, am I just gonna like do whatever then go back like wait and then do hard mode and make money. I also it's just kind of weird because like I don't like that like this release is gonna be so weird. Like no one's talking about this. Where it's like boss comes out and like I remember the Santa Rebirth. I got a Shard Genesis. I think I sold it for 6 bill, or I think like 6.5 or like maybe even 8 bill. I forget. I could have sold it for 10 because then people were buying it for 10 or 12 bill, which is ludicrous. But like that early money you could make might not exist. I will say I got that Shard Genesis like 6 or 8 hours after release because I woke up and it was still that much, which is actually insane. So I don't know. Maybe people suck. Maybe people can't get people. I don't know. I'm not sure if you had to bring people like say a solo kill took 30 minutes and duo took 10. I don't know who I'd even do it. I again I want to like RuneScape guys, but yeah, the game really is the same. The game is so easy compared to back in the day. New mode leagues. I don't know if I'm really interested. I never did old school leagues. I don't like the concept of like, oh, you just lose everything unless you like finish the whole thing in like 4 to 8 hours playing every day for a week, whatever. I would only do it if the rewards were good, like a cosmetic reward that you could keep forever, like that wasn't tradable. Maybe I don't know. Where like, where's this? Sorry. So like like look at this arm, bro. This looks so fucking cool. Like all these armors look so like ridiculously cool. Like this looks like an alien, bro. Like these give me actually goosebumps looking at this. Like this looks so cool. Imagine if this was a reward. Like this looks cool as shit. Like this looks cool as shit. This looks cool as shit. Like these all look ridiculously cool. Like holy crap. This looks like the elves in Dark Alliance, guys. Like the same color scheme. Like this shit is like the most twin blood knights. What is this, bro? Like are these enemies? Like again, like this just looks so cool. It's like not even funny. Um, what else we got? Yeah, that's the only reason I would do leagues. Combat update. Yeah, so this update they said again the same news post. Oh, it's for people like I'll read it because I don't know what the hell they say. They say a bunch of nonsense, honestly. The combat team are in the early stages of cooking up the combat center update to serve you hungry PVMers out there. What does that mean? Like, this might even mean, oh, we're just gonna, update Warcath, or, like we don't even know what that means. Like, are we gonna have a beta? Are we gonna actually fix things? Like, I guess not. It happens after the boss release too, by the way. So it's like, who cares? New seasonal events, Harvest Hollow guys, plus seasonal quests. I hope to God, the guys, that if they do make new cosmetics, like they can make them comment. I really hope they don't fuck the drop rates of the pets. Like, watch them make it the pets like 20, 30 times more common. Like, hey, you know what? You can make the Slayer mask common. I don't even care, because like you could choose your Slayer task now, which is why I think it's kind of a bummer. I think the concept of having like maybe a Slayer mask where like once a week you can choose a task is kind of cool. The masks look cool, but yeah, those masks, be able to choose your task, it doesn't matter anymore. It was once a week choose your task. Now it's just you choose your task whenever, so with no cooldown. So those masks are essentially dead content. They do look good though. I just hope they don't fuck up the pet result rates. If they are like, let's make the pets common and the pets are like 200 mil, 300 mil, bro, I'd actually be mad. Like, make new things common, keep them in the game. You can re-release them, obviously, but like, you have to respect players, guys, and no one gives a shit about that. Like, people just want cosmetics, so they just never wear it. New area expansion, Haven Height. That's that Blood Knight people. I don't know what the hell Haven Height is, guys. Like, I guess it's the Easternland place, but yeah, it's about the vampires. I guess they got tired of Mortania blood after the peace deal. Or although actually, I don't think it's actually the Mortania virus. I actually think it's the because we're going to the place where Draken took us, his homeworld, where the Vire live, and they're coming from a portal. So that's like, again, this update is actually very exciting, but sadly it's next year. I wish they could stay on schedule and they were able to do at least phase 1 this year, and then early next year phase 2. And phase 3 will be like the boss fight in the portal. This is probably the most exciting update. Like, again, the most exciting updates to me is already this Haven Height, like the Duck Quest Haven Height, Blooming Burrow. This maybe, but like the combat has so many issues, and like, I don't know, like everything else is a mystery. So how can I say? Then it's just Christmas, guys. So like, I guess that's really it. Like, wow. I will say, guys, the crowd at Runefest cheered the most for the Duck Quest, and then kind of for the new skill that they're gonna be making. So there is gonna be a new skill probably next year, though. By the way, I don't know what it's gonna be. It's Mod Tempo, Necromancy 2, maybe, probably. So, what? Oh my god, guys, this game's fucking dead. Excuse my French. So we got league. So they made all these seasonal events, right? I guess this gives them time to make leagues. I guess I don't know. Do you guys care about leagues? I honestly don't. Maybe I will. I never did one, and like I would only do if the rewards were cool. I'm assuming they're gonna bring back the 120 skill capes, the trim variants. Uh, so the desert finales this year, Haven Heights in 2026, which is going to be a big skilling hub. Phase 1 and 2 is going to come out. And then they said Vampirium in 2027, guys. So that's the skilling, but that's skilling boss, the new boss. So like, are we legitimately not getting a boss for like a whole year and a half to 2 years again? By the way, it's like, bro, this game's dire. Like, that's why I laugh when people say power creep's fine. Just make newer bosses. Like, bro, we don't make bosses fast enough. World of Warcraft makes like, what, like 20 plus bosses every like year or two. Meanwhile, RuneScape gets like a boss a year if lucky. So, yeah, I do feel like they could make new bosses if they just fix combat, but they just don't care about fixing that. Like, I will say this RuneScape panel was very dead. The only thing people got hyped about was leagues, I guess. The doc, I think, stole the show, and then, oh, new scaling update. Like, no one cared about the bossing. They were like, you can get your world first race. Cricket, cricket. Like, no one cares. Like, literally, no one cares. Like, I guess maybe I should have went to Runefest, because you know what, that crowd needs some living. Like, but people need to shout. Like, if you go to an event like that, bro, you should be like, get everyone hyped up, because like, again, people react based on how others their surroundings are. I will say though, oh, I kind of forgot about the rewards. Let's talk about the rewards, guys. So new tier 95 2H for melee. So we're not getting a ranged weapon dual wield as far as we know. Which one do I like the most? To be honest, these will look like toothpicks in game, so probably not. That looks too much like the Zeros God Sword. Um, I'm not sure which one I like. Which one? I mean, it probably makes the most sense to make like I don't know, maybe this, maybe even that. I don't know. This looks a lot like this. Sorry, this Zuck sword though. Guys, we're trying to think which one we like the most. Maybe this one. This one looks cool. I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the looking game. Necromancy's getting some power creep again, guys. This might even be the first Necromancy switch, by the way, that isn't an EOF. It's going to enhance your soul damage. So, like, your rotation might be 5 stack souls, volley, then, like, swap to Death Guard, and do, like, boom, and then, like, this might be the first switch scape for Necromancy. Didn't show the Lantern. Which design do I like the most, guys? I'll be honest. I think we just need to make it different. I would probably just make it the claw. Not even gonna lie, just make it the giant claw. I think all one looks cool. Everything else looks too samey. Like I like these different takes on it. This one, this one, this one, this one. I think I like the claw more. I'll do the claw like just take the soul out of you. I think that's cool. I hope they do that one. This is some Ambuscot concept art. So summon something to eat you. Some kind of dash that stuns you like Master probably. Some generic stuff, some AoE thing. I don't know. Amazcut's model does look cool. It's gonna be like some feline goddess model. I don't know what this is. I guess this is like runes. I guess like again. I hope you guys know like a lot of RuneScape bossing besides Vorkath have been like just copy paste of like existing things. So it's probably gonna be a bit like they're like, oh, think of Solak, Virago, and Zamorak, like the phasing of Solak and Virago, like Vorkath phases and like you can just skip a lot of things. So like I don't know, I just have faith in this, guys. Yeah, the fact that you can do the quest version of the fight will make challenge mode a lot easier. By the way, people just have to like observe exactly what to do and what happens in the fight. Um, yeah, I guess that's really it. This is so cool. Among them stand the twin blood knights, powerful, intelligent warriors who must be defeated if you hope to reach the portal. The twin blood knights. So the third island, the ancient vampire city, a red portal, the gateway to Vampirium. So some kind of vampire guy, and then is this gonna be the boss fight? Powerful, intelligent warriors who must be defeated if you hope to reach the portal. You'll have to fight your life against Sturgio and all manners of horrors. As we move to the second story, year of the story in 2027, then it will be time to take the fight to the source of Vampirium itself. So is this not the boss? Is this supposed to be like the quest fight or something? I don't know. So apparently it's gonna be a twin fight. The twin brothers guys. What did I say? Twin blood knights. So they all look cool though. That's the issue, guys. Like that pisses me off. They all look cool. Like Jesus. It depends on what type of thing they're going for. But like obviously these are like I think the big show stealers. They all look cool, man. I kind of like this. It's kind of like I don't. Man, those are. I get like I'm not even excited about the boss though. Like I just like how this looks. Like story. I guess that's it, guys. Yeah. what a next 2 years, guys. I will say the Runefest was kind of funny because a lot of things they said in the beginning was just like things we already knew. Like we're gonna start doing roll first. Like you already did that with the combat achievements. So like what? Like we already know this. So yeah, bye.